Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Mars Logistic Rover? What is this game called? Something like that. Mars First Logistics, that's what we're calling. And it is still gray and foggy because we're at the end, the absolute end of our signal range here. But I have a new rover that I'm hopefully going to be able to use to get this trophy onto this little raised area. I think I'm going to go from a slightly different side, just to not have to interact with the handles. All right, let's see if we can get this to work. So, the core of this is this hinged gripper. It does have a secondary hinge as well, which actually might turn out very handy for this. I can extend this bit, and then, I say hinge, it's a servo, and then bring it down. Okay, I can just barely grab the lip, but I can. And then I realized with these grips, a lot of times I was using this, the extendable hydraulic, I can't remember what they call it, like the thing that looks like solenoid to me, to sort of retract into a grip, but I can actually push into it, and I should probably use that. So I've got that, although the other end is extendable in case we run into one of those big crates again. Okay, that's not too shabby. Now let's pull back to this joint. Raised. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Oh, I might not even have to drop it. Oh my god. This is a race course. That's cool. I was really worried that I was going to have to place it perfectly on there, but we're fine. Okay, I think this is a really good design. I think I saved it. Let me see here. Is this it? I'm not sure. No, it's not. This is right. This is a first attempt at this sort of thing. This is a better attempt at this sort of thing. Blueprint unlocked, race car. That's cool. But you know what we need to do is what we really need to do is with our scoot. Yeah, we don't have a signal. There's a signal there. Are these? I wonder if these are points that it can. What do these represent? Is there a legend? I don't know if that's fast travel, but we've got a transmitter there. Oh, I can fast travel to the transmitter. That's not bad, because what I'm thinking is, okay, I was hoping to put one on top of all this, but that's not going to work out. But we can probably put one here, for example. So I can fast travel to the transmitter, but we'll do this. The transmitter's somewhere over there. So as soon as we get around... Huh. Oh, maybe I should look where I'm going. As we get around this giant hill, there's this too, so... I don't know why the points look different. Your static is clearing up pretty fast here as we get back in range. But I'm wondering if these might be fast travel points. Am I gonna have to deliver something to this top area? My god. That's a cool, what, habitat? Monorail station. Actually, I think with a 1.0 release note said something about monorails. Maybe, like, rewriting it? Oh, we got some more funky music coming in. Yeah. Oh, you better not get flagged on YouTube. I haven't uploaded an episode. Oh, yeah. My apologies. People have been giving me advice. I'm recording. This is my third episode, just sort of recording back to back here. This is the last episode I'm planning on recording today. Where is... The signal would be over there. Do we not have line of sight? That is... Because I think... Yeah. Let me put a marker so that it can... Maybe up over here. These transmitters will be relatively close together, but at least the last transmitter I think was more or less placed at maximum range. So if we end up with a certain amount of, you know, not using all our range, I guess it could be worse. We might even be able to put one up on this ridge, although I have my doubts. No. Definitely no line of sight. That is... I mean, I guess I could drop off this. I can climb this next bit. Oh, I think it's going to happen regardless of whether I intended it or not. Oof, ow, oof, ah, oof, ah, ooh. Let's just assume we're going to do a reset. Oh, this isn't my my Rover with the wider wheelbase. I think we'll probably want to redesign, like make our own Scout here. Come on, come on, you can do it. Still don't have line of sight. Son of a... All right. made this planet so hilly? There it is. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Now, I think the resort here. Probably this ridge. I wouldn't be surprised. We might have some line of sight. Yep. And we're already at a pretty far distance from the last one. So there we go. Okay, that's opening up this area of the map beautifully. Get rid of those fast travel points. I mean, this Deliver Rover League ball is... we have to extend our network, which might be fine. Step ladder. It can't be that hard, right? I will accept this contract. Okay. To me, it seems like we can just use the basic watering can lifter to get the job done. Try not to get stuck with the step ladder. Embarrassing things could happen. All right. Where are we going? Looks like it's straight ahead. Is it? Oh, is there no marker because it is just so close and because I got such direct line of sight? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's why. Did I miss? Come on. I knew I wouldn't have to drop it. All right, we got ourselves a 1x1 plate. HVAC unit. Off map stuff. Bale. We get a short slider. All right. Gonna have to bring this uphill. How big is this hay bale? It is fairly sizable. I think this might be a job for this design. Actually, this one here might be better. Well, let's try it. It really depends on how tall this is exactly. And this is set to be clamped fairly wide. Oh, this thing is huge. Yeah. Okay. Then let's try with this. Hell, man. I don't suppose... See, the way you would actually do this is use... Oh, I'm not driving the direction I expected to do this. Is to use a forklift and just, like, skewer this thing. I'm assuming this is a solid object in this game, and I can't just work it. Alright. We're going to make our prong wider. Then I think what we're going to do is extend this bit. Then... It's still not enough. What's the radius? Is it the same as the length? I think it might be. Dang! Okay. Man, this thing is really big. I could just go and add an extra connection in here, and maybe that's what I'll do. I'll copy that, remove this, drop an extra connector, and then do this, although I am... Oh, there's a height limit, apparently. I am somewhat worried about the logistics of actually carrying this thing. Why did you turn me around? Why did you do that? Maybe it has to do with my camera facing, I just realized. Okay. Extend. Bend. Extend. Man, even that is almost not enough. I mean, if I grab it slightly off center, then maybe it'll fit, although I don't know that that would actually be better or easier. it's not quite big enough, but let's go slightly offset. Maybe not that much. Just off center. Or, okay, well, we'll try. I'm not sure how good of a grip it'll be if I'm not properly centered, but at least I can... Oh, is it my wheels that are hitting? Might be the primary issue here. That I can't actually grab the far end because my wheels are preventing me. Dang it! Okay. I'm a little concerned if I just pull the wheels back that it might not work because then we might be too front heavy. Can't extend this anymore, huh? No, that's as far as it goes. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. Rather than extend that, or retract that, let's extend this one. No, we're just gonna slip off, huh? Well, well, well. I can't force this. Okay. Well, you know what? Just for the sake of art, there's no way. But out of curiosity, can I just prong this thing? Because again, normally, you just forklift and poke into the end of it. There's no way I can just roll the... Oh, no, that's no good. I could go and try to scoop it up. Right? Imagine... this setup with 2 prongs. Right, like this. Man, I really don't have a good sense of depth for these situations. Yeah, on a side like that. Thank you. Clearly very light. For whatever that's worth. This angle... Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a try. I think we want a bigger wheelbase. Should I just start with something that's got a bigger wheelbase in the first place? I mean, maybe even the all-terrain tires. I don't know. Oops. Man, this Rover design is insane. All right. And we need a certain amount of room there so that we're not hitting the tires. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I need to save some of these bits. Let's use those. Could have done a little bit more of that in the middle too. And there. Okay. One on each side. And then what I'm curious about is, can we have 2 servos as part of the same connection? Okay, so they're the same orientation. Oh, the A and D to change channel. There we go. Okay, excellent. So both of these are on the same channel, so they will move simultaneously. I'm worried that I'm building this a little too wide, but I guess we'll find out. Not that, and then I need something so it's not constantly bumping against the tires. Which, another pair of these would be nice, but I don't think it's worth buying those. We've got bumpers too, but let's go with something like this. Let me put one of these to stop it from rolling over the back too much. I mean, I could use bumpers and stuff, but I'm just thinking, let's try something like this and try to see if we can get it to rest against that. All right. Forklift plan, go. Could be that little bit hanging up the top there. My antenna looking is unnecessary. Close. Not what I meant. Oh, fall over. My prongs might be just slightly wider than convenient for this. It is. No. See? Come on. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. Although the rest of this is gonna... What are you... You asshole! You were... Stay on my forklift. I'm just gonna... No. I'm gonna try to shove it all the way there. It's gonna be a Sisyphean challenge. Sisyphean? Am I missing a syllable? I'm not sure. Because it's gonna constantly roll down again. But at this point, I'm kind of tempted. The insane turning radius / sensitivity on this is not going to make this easy. You're just so floaty. There's no weight behind you whatsoever. And admittedly, we are on Mars, which does have a lower... Come on, just... Yes. Stay there. Which does have a lower gravity than Earth. But it's like this is, you know, I think it's a lot easier to think of this is none of these objects are what they look like. They're just inflatable toys. I think with that mindset, it makes a lot more sense. And why can't I just... Almost had me. And again, this is a very brute force approach. Can you get you on the back? No. See what I mean? We're going to be resetting this constantly. Should I make... I don't think I've got the parts. I don't have a bunch of flat parts to make more of a... like a bucket scoop. Issues turning the way I want. I'm not even sure that it would do what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm probably not turning. Great. Maybe if I had it a little bit wider, I could get both prongs in that way. See, like, just stay on here. Except, you're just gonna go... Honestly, it might not be that the bottom prongs have to be articulated. Maybe what I needed to do is treat the bottom bit. So slippy. Yeah, same, exactly what I said. Treat the bottom bit as a flat platform and try to clamp it from the top. Every time I think, oh, this is great, we've got you on the scoop, but you just don't stay there. I kind of want to do another brute force, just shove it up the hill. But we don't have enough fine control over the driving either. Yeah, I think that's what we need. We need a clamp on the top. Which doesn't even need a big redesign. I'm going to get rid of these. I don't have another servo, admittedly. Although I could buy one. What is this? Copier. Copier another engineer's design. In co-op! Oh, that's quite nifty. Okay. Use this. That. And then it really doesn't matter. I wonder if that would let me clamp it in. Ooh, okay, maybe it needs to be followed. Do this. Okay. Roll down onto me. Oh, I think you might be locked in. Yes. Yes. Okay. That's... Once I stop thinking, oh, gravity will keep it in place. As soon as I stop thinking of that, I'm like, no, all right, we need to keep this in here. There we go. It happened immediately. It feels... See, with me, I look at this, I'm like, shouldn't this just squeeze and pop out? But the friction of these grippers is so much higher than I would imagine. Like, how is this not popping out instantly? And especially if the other way wasn't just holding it in place. But hey, I will take it. All right, learning the physics of this game. I'm gonna save this because I don't want to do this again. I wonder if there's like infinite slots in here for the save designs. Whew. All right, folks, this is 3 episodes in a row. I know this one's a little shorter. I need a break after that. But honestly, this is kind of a cool looking device. Huh. And I bet you we might find another use for it again. This actually might have been okay to bring, I was gonna say the mirror, but the mirror is such an odd shape that I'm not sure it would have worked. Although maybe if we adjusted the prongs or something, then we might have been able to get it to function. But, because like, it can grip something relatively tiny. Yeah, I think this is going to get used again in the future. Folks, thanks for watching. If you did like this video, do make sure to drop a like, drop a comment. Maybe we'll do more. Again, I'm recording 3 episodes here. This may be the end of the run, or there might be more. These all should be in a playlist, so we'll be able to see if there's just 3 episodes or more episodes than that. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.